Alright, welcome to another roba game. This is the winners finals, and we have Khrytos versus pyjamarama. We're gonna get Logocentric on the call here. Hello? Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Hi, how's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm a little
Alright,
raspy, but other than that.
yeah. So we are getting started already. We have Corvus first pick and Aurelia second pick. Okay.
So we saw an upper bracket game earlier this week, I think. Where no, it was uploaded earlier this week, but it was actually from a couple of weeks back, where Vigo was the sixth pick,
Yeah.
and we're seeing Alan and Octavian banned. Interesting.
Yep. Ooh, and there's the EOS, so definitely going for Wrath Lord, I would say, on that side.
Yeah.
Uh, Vigo and Una both up, so is Itotia. So lots of options here.
Lots of good choices here. Yeah.
Gonna go Itotia and Una, and picking Una kind of makes it awkward for Khrytos to
Take
go.
Vigo. So Vigo goes unbanned, unpicked. See, Vigo not even Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah, and Iskander, I almost thought that was a misclick for a second. I wonder what that's about.
So he's picked a triple evoker team.
Yeah, trying out some new strategies, I guess, here.
In the winners bracket final, why not?
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Corvus, Itotia, and Una, all pretty strong heroes. Of
One
course,
very traditional team and one very outlandish team.
yeah. So, I mean, Iskander's skill deck is pretty decent still. Um, I wonder if he, like, I'm assuming he's going for Wrath Lord. I'm wondering if he banishes the Eos or the Iskander.
Uh, that's a really interesting question, actually.
Yeah. I feel like it would be the Eos because Iskander has like an ability that actually impacts the board, but the Eos is his only
Yeah,
free
but
attack
Eos has free attack.
champion. Yeah,
So,
so we'll see.
gosh, what an unusual game. Now, Krytos is not a player who does things randomly.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
if he is bringing this strategy, he's clearly thought about it a lot. I don't know if he's had a chance to test it in the field, but he's definitely given it some thought. So these aren't random picks by any sense. Probably get a hint of what he wants to do by how he deploys here as well.
Yeah. So a couple heroes going mid. Hmm. Alright, so he's threatening the conduit in the left lane, and Eos does
EO's
get banished.
banished.
Okay.
Super interesting.
Yeah. So he's not threatening the conduit in right lane. He only has 4 attack there. And yeah, this one is going to get popped here. That is Grim
That's
Purpose.
armor.
Okay.
Okay. We're way off the map here, folks.
Yeah. There's his power. And he's looking at his hand.
He down a card.
What's
He should
that?
have 5, right? He's only got 4 cards in hand.
I see 5 on my screen.
Oh, do you? Okay, just a bug then. That's fine.
Yeah, probably. He's deciding which hero he wants to stand here, and it is going to be Itotia. Corvus is still draws a card. Corvus is still kind of a target there. The Wrath Lord could try and go over and attack him, but that would leave the middle conduit open.
Well, yeah, it would with Una there already. You'd have enough. So he's going for inspiration. Is it?
Okay. Yeah. So just
Looking
get
for something
some.
specific. I guess he's digging for evocation.
Yeah, probably. I guess that's the idea with maybe that's the idea with EOS plus Iskandar is the inspiration lets you dig for the good cards that you need. Aurelia has her ultimate too that she wants to find.
And a stasis.
Okay.
So he's clearly building for some big item here. Could be going for a spark, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's stalling with a stasis until he can try and draw the card that he's looking for. He'll get to see 2 more cards now at the end of the turn because of Iskandar's ability.
Oh, that's going on the Itotia. Okay. Yeah, so with that stasis, he's not really going to be able to get a lot done this next turn.
Now, and we're seeing he's looking at the top card of his deck, deciding if he wants to keep it. Generally speaking, with a lot of the time when you're using that ability, it's like, is this an ult? No, get to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
But if he's digging specifically for evocation here, which I don't see any reason why he'd have played that inspiration without even readying a guy. Like there's no ult that he desperately needs.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, one thing I guess is that his opponent has 7 cards in hand this turn, and there's not really like a whole lot he can do on board, so
Yeah.
he kind of needs to. I mean, I guess he doesn't really need to play a card, but it would be nice to not have to discard. Oh, we got some stream chat. Sir Legend says Wrathlord plus Evokers is surprisingly strong. You just build a tower and your entire deck supports it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So do you see comment here from Chunchin Dan? So the world finally gets to see this deck.
Interesting.
So clearly there's been some secret testing going on.
Yeah. Well, I guess this would be the game to pull it out.
Yeah.
So, what is he gonna do this turn? Like, I can't really. Okay, we see a move. You could life tap to just heal Itotia, I guess. Or not life tap, drain life.
Yeah.
Does drain life work if you don't actually do damage?
It doesn't. You have to
Okay.
do damage. So he's ditching a blazing spirit, and there's the evocation. So we got it.
So that's gonna be a lot of power.
But it's another non-turn. It's basically he's another skipped turn for Krytos. It's kind of funny because he skipped his last turn,
Yeah.
and now he spent his whole turn ramping with this evocation. And we're gonna see him buy something fancy. I hope. How much has he got? He's got 8.
Putting away
So it's a
6
flower.
power. So yeah, that is the lotus flower, okay. It's actually kind of interesting that he puts that on Wrathlord, because it doesn't actually give stats, it's only 1 health.
I guess it means that it's never out of play.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you put it on Iskander, I mean he's a lower. Well, I mean maybe not, but it just means that if you're not drawing cards from it, it's because your Wrathlord's dead and you've lost the game.
Yeah.
So once it's on him, you're going to be getting that card every turn, no matter what. and you can't. It's not like he's down a conduit already, and he's Wrathlord. He can't afford to blow a conduit to bring one guy back, even if that guy has the flower.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess putting it on Wrathlord is just a security thing. It does put a ceiling on how high he's going to go, but then he's got Aurelia as well, so he's going to be able to get him up to 6, which is a perfectly respectable static value.
Yeah, so that was it for his turn. And we're gonna see a double attack, I'm guessing at the conduit.
Conduit, presumably. Yeah.
Yeah, the draft was interesting to say the least. Vigo got all the way through as well, which was fun. Yeah, so he's gonna block this attack. And Itotia double clashes with the Blazing Spirit.
I'm trying to remember, what did Alex ban? Alan and Octavian were the bans, but who banned which?
Yeah.
Is it the log? Uh,
Red banned Alan. So, yeah. Khrytos
okay,
banned Alan.
interesting.
So I have to imagine this is going to be a whole lot of damage. We're seeing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Corvus plus whatever that clashed card the face down is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex did ban the Alan.
The Wrathlord's got 2 armor and 9 hit points.
Yeah, so effectively 11. Ooh, Deadly Precision and Rebuke. Okay. Oh, but that's not a clash effect. So that's a pretty good counter to that. So this is going to
He's
be
for
5,
3,
6,
6,
7,
7, 8,
8,
9, 11.
9,
14, I think.
10, 11.
Oh no, because they're not all attacking, right? It's only a double attack,
Yeah,
so 12.
Corvus is not attacking, so 12. So this should be enough to kill him. Well, wait, he has more armor now. 4 armor, 8. So I think he lives with 1 actually. So the Lotus Flower 1 HP coming in clutch.
Value.
Yeah.
Oh, does he have another action? Can he just level Corvus and kill him that way?
Um. Yeah, I think so. But still, it'll be 1 less damage on him. And then I guess.
I mean, it's never too early to level Corvus, so.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like they're still doing the math. Wrathlord unfortunately won't be able to damage anybody because they both have 1 armor.
Yeah. Sorry, they were needed clarification on whether or not Deadly Precision, what the interaction was between Deadly Precision and Rebuke.
Yeah.
They got their answer, and we're seeing 8 damage go on the Wrathlord. And we see Corvus get level. Oh, he recovered and team attacks. So yeah, he has 1 action left.
Yeah.
I mean, the one scary thing I guess about recovering Corvus here is that he's your only standing hero, and he's got a bit of damage on him already. You're going to level him. He's going to do his thing, and then he's almost certainly going to get killed.
Yeah. I mean, you do have all your conduits left still, so.
That's true. That's true. And your opponent will be down to 1, so I feel like it's probably still worth it, and you'll have a leveled Corvus. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
But depends. Maybe he wants to save his power for Una. Maybe he wants. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see if he goes for it. But yeah, it does give you another conduit break. And yeah, okay, he's gonna do it. Put some
I think that's
damage
the right.
on these guys as well. I expect to see the +2 attack conduit here break. Yeah, okay. Interesting that that one's in the middle. So Wrathlord has all of his stat bonuses now, except for the Aurelia level up, of course. Want Corvus to lose so he'll get buffed. Hmm. Feel like the right play is to always kill Corvus. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, so what's gonna happen this turn? The Wrathlord is gonna ready, I imagine, and then I mean you could swing at the conduit, but that Corvus is a pretty nice target. And he'll still have one action left to ready Wrathlord.
I think I've cottoned on to what Khrytos is up to here. And we'll see.
Gift of the
Yes.
Elements. Okay, that's interesting. I kind of wonder why he didn't just attack the middle conduit, because in that case, if Corvus blocks, I don't know, maybe he didn't have a card that he wanted to clash. So we see
Boots.
boots on Aurelia, and he's gonna still draw 2 this turn, so he's just really digging deep in his deck here to get those big value ultimates. Like, I mean, once he starts drawing like Purify and Living Vessel and stuff, he can start doing some pretty good stuff. So
Yeah, he's got 3 in this deck. One of the I guess nice things about taking the triple evoker is that he's got 3 enormous blowout ultimates.
yeah. Gonna discard those unravels. That's always nice. Like, that's another thing, I guess, is that the unravel actually gives you a card that you'd rather have in your discard if you go above max hand
Yeah,
size.
and he's got between the flower and the scander, and now he's bringing out more card draw items as well. He's got a higher than normal chance of hitting that third unravel.
Yeah. Interesting, the Prayer of Mending gets discarded.
And yeah, someone pointing out to me there, he's got inspiration as well, which also does something from the bin.
Yeah.
So he's just sort of, yeah, this is a cool deck.
Definitely. And actually, Aurelia even has a card that does something from discard.
That's right. Yeah, but it's yeah, I
Only,
mean it's not irrelevant, but it's not as
yeah.
he has to he'll have to hit the ultimate before it'll be before it'll do anything.
So we see a level up here.
How many cards has he gone through by now? 17 cards left.
The one thing about this deck, though, is that Lotus Flower is not optional, so you do have to watch out that you don't run out of cards.
Yeah, he's got to win in time, right? There's a only 3 card gap between them so far.
Yeah,
Um,
should still have plenty of
because the
time.
inspiration draws 1 for Ken as well, but yeah, if the game drags on, But
Yeah,
the thing is, if the game drags on, that means he's going to draw his Purify, his Chronostorm, and his Living Vessel.
right.
Um, and when you have all of those cards, the game isn't going to drag on for long.
That's true. It looks like he's not going to do much this turn, just using Aurelia and readying the Wrathlord. Can just equip another item. Yeah, that's true. You can, if you're too low on cards, you can overwrite the Lotus Flower with a different item.
That's true as well. Although, based on his strategy so far, it's entirely plausible that his third item is the sword, the card draw sword.
Yeah. Rebirth. And
Rebirth, which
Starfall.
was ditching a Starfall. Oh my god. What
Yeah.
must be in his hand? It must be all dynamite. Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like
crazy.
you look, I have these 7 cards, and Starfall is the worst one. Into the bin it goes.
Yeah, Sir Largeness says he thinks the last item is Eternity's End. That is kind of what I was thinking, but with his deck, I imagine that it could be anything here. The third or the other masterwork item seems likely,
Fusion makes sense
or
as well.
Violent Fusion. Yeah,
Always an excellent card all the time, but especially excellent when you have such a key piece like the Wrathlord.
yeah. Itotia is gonna go over here. It's kind of feeling the pressure, I think. Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah, no kidding.
go for an attack on. We'll see who. He does have the Corvus, who's just gonna keep putting down damage, which is always nice.
Oh no, he has prayer mending as well, so he has some answer to that. Although, obviously, if you want to get the full value, you need to float a bit more dangerously.
Yeah. So I don't know who this attack is actually going at.
I
Level.
expect it's going at Iskander or Aurelia. There's no reason to attack the
Yeah,
Wrathlord right
yeah.
now.
I think it was Iskander. It looks like Aurelia blocks actually, and we see a
I
clash.
love that Aurelia. Well, she has the boots anyway, but I love that she's prioritized over Iskander again because there's a very laser focused strategy
Yeah.
here. He's picked his priorities and he's sticking with them no matter what.
So he is gonna get the kill there. Of course, Khrytos can buy back this next turn. I think it costs 4 for him right now.
Is she gonna be able to walk away, or is she stuck there?
Readies.
Covering. Actually, I guess that makes sense. That makes her actually really frightening for the Wrathlord to attack.
Yeah, definitely. Forgot Corvus? Question mark.
Um, I wouldn't say so. I'm sure that we'll see it go on in a second. Or did he draw already?
Yeah, well, Kratos gained a power, which I think is from his evoker.
Yeah.
Looks like he caught it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Iskandar with 3 health left.
Inspiration. I love that he's just throwing these inspirations out, like not worried about the recover at all. Just
Yeah,
like, I don't need the action. It's fine. I'll get it later.
yeah, it's funny too because it's actually card neutral since your opponent draws as well. but he's just really digging for those
Yeah, he's
outs
valuing
here.
his draws higher than.
Yeah,
And I guess like with an all evoker deck, that's reasonable, right?
yeah, I think so.
You know, yeah, an individual card is going to be higher impact stasis.
Okay, so
Oh, I feel like if I'm Ken, I'm tapping Corvus here. Um, Moon is further away, I suppose. But you're not going to want to block with Corvus anyway.
yeah, I think it's gonna be Corvus. This will end his action phase.
He did nothing this turn, really. Just inspiration stasis, right? Didn't even.
Yeah, he won't have to. Oh wait, no, I forgot.
Yeah,
He's still gonna
attacking
draw two.
attacking that Itatia be very risky. Potentially taking like how much damage is on the Wrathlord now from Corvus? 2 damage. So yeah, she could definitely knock him out if you
Yeah,
attacked her. So
I mean, I guess he can just use that. Oh, he's gonna buy back. Okay. I was about to say he could like let the Iskandar die and then use the last conduit to double resurrect, but he's gonna do the buyback instead. Save the conduit
yeah,
for
it's
Rathlord.
it's really hard to justify blowing conduits.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of the time, like Wrathlord players like to give that first one up for free anyway,
Let's see if he
and then you've only got the
found.
two last the rest of the game.
Yeah, let's see if he found another unravel. The thing I am a little bit worried for Khrytos is he's only broken one conduit actually. So like even if he starts getting unravel and living vessel into judge, his opponent can just mass resurrect. Like you still need to break these conduits somehow.
Yeah,
And he is actually
permanently.
kind of running low on time.
11 cards left. Wow, that changed quickly.
Yeah.
Take your eyes off it for a second, and all of a sudden he's really in the danger zone,
We
or
see.
entering the. He's not in the danger zone, but he's entering the danger zone, and he's got to be aware of that number.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, we may see pyjamarama shift into playing to that as well if this
Yeah.
goes on for much longer.
So
He doesn't
Itotia,
need to kill anything. He can just wait and win that way.
yeah, Rathlord needs to start hitting some people here. Itotia, he can just like clash a bunch of cards. He has so many cards in hand. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
so
downside as well for the sort of the stallier playstyle that she is really secure in her access to resources.
yeah, he
That's
could clash
another death
again.
grip.
Like he could clash armor here just so he doesn't take damage.
He's attacking Iskander, is he?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, so gonna get some armor there. I think you should clash the Horrify first, right? If you want the
Uh,
armor.
yeah, like the death grip. The death grip splash effect doesn't do anything important there.
Yeah. Wait, three. How much health did he have? Yeah, Itotia
Well,
was.
no, actually, oh no, because your man he was ready, right? So you were taking that 2 damage no matter what, so it didn't
Yeah,
matter when he
yeah.
clashed.
And you didn't need the damage. Like, he's gonna have 7 cards in hand anyway, so doesn't matter that much, but I feel like the order was a little bit off there. Okay, so Itotia back in mid lane. He actually still hasn't leveled up Aurelia, which means he won't have a target for
Living Vessel.
Living Vessel. He also doesn't even have enough power to play Chrono Storm.
He does have the tools to gain more, obviously, but he's
Yeah,
not there
yeah.
yet. 3 for Chronostorm. His buyback, how much he's paying for buyback if he has to purify? We've seen 2 inspirations, I think.
Yeah, so probably 3. Like with only 2 power, I almost want to just like use Aurelia here and not do anything, but at the same time, you kind of need to make something happen.
Interesting, like without a great deal happening, I feel like we've seen who's in control of the game kind of shift.
Yeah.
Like I felt a couple of turns ago that Khrytos, others to purify.
Yep.
I'll shut my mouth now. But
So
for a moment there,
so he kills the Corvus, okay.
just buy back.
It almost feels a little bit bad leaving that Itotia up, given that the Corvus was committed and she was not, but
Corvus. Well, we were saying earlier, always kill Corvus.
yeah. He has so much power too, so losing an Evoker, not even a big deal really.
Yeah, and what items? We haven't seen any items from him yet, right?
No, we have not.
We have to expect it in Eternity's End, probably a Violent Fusion.
Maybe a Gauntlet or something. Prioritize leveling Aurelia next turn. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking is, like, I feel like he really needs to level this Aurelia, and he just spent power on a buyback, so he only has 1 now. He needs to get, like, another hero kill, I guess. Or just break a conduit and then use Aurelia or something like that. But yeah, like leveling Aurelia does so much for you because she can give Iskandar a Divine so that he can Living Vessel. She gives you Wrathlord attack. And then once you Living Vessel, she'll give your whole board 1 attack, basically.
Attack. I expect she's going after Iskander here.
Yeah,
Force the Wrathlord to block.
it's gotta be.
And we have the free recover conduit is still face down, so blocking isn't free. But he's gonna block anyway. Yeah, has to. It's the right decision.
Yeah, you're out of buybacks now, right?
Yeah.
So
But you could see some major damage going on the Wrathlord here now too. He's got 3 on him already. He's got 9 hit points and 2 armor. So she needs to do net 8 to get the kill. Getting the
yeah,
kill here, I think, probably worthwhile. Okay, so he's going for it
is
anyway.
Devotion.
Devotion.
So it's going to be 7 minus 5. So she's only doing 2 right now.
So getting the KOs out of the question.
Yeah, probably.
Even a second ult here would only get him up to net 7.
Yeah.
Oh no, that would that be enough? Minus 5,
Uh,
2. They need to do 4 more. So actually, yeah, an ult would do it, but no, he's gonna
flowing
flowing
stance,
stance
okay.
instead.
I was going to say, if he actually could get the KO on Wrathlord here, an Eternity's End would be pretty scary.
Yeah, big time.
But only going to do 2 damage. Flowing stance will... Oh, is it only talents that nullify prevents?
That's right. Yeah, no, the crappy thing about and gaining the armor there was worthwhile, especially with that. But the crappy
Yeah.
thing about going into the Wrathlord in this situation is that, and we've seen a couple of Prayer of Mendings hit the discard pile, but pretty sure we haven't seen 3.
Yeah.
And so when you do that kind of partial damage, you have to expect that a lot of it is going to be gone before you get another crack at him. And we're seeing a buyback, which brings Corvus back into play, always good, but obviously removes the threat of Eternity's End for a little while.
Yep, and he doesn't get the ability this turn, unfortunately. Okay, so all of the heroes alive on both sides. Itotia a little bit low, though.
This Drain Life is the only healing he has access to, apart from the Violent Fusion.
Yeah. There's a power. One thing I don't like about spectator mode is you can't look through the discards.
You can if they make you a referee.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You have to like physically pick them up and look at them, which is obviously going to be annoying for the players. So
Oh, you still can't right click and search?
maybe you can. If you once you're a referee, you can do anything.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you would be able to.
So he's turtling up.
Yeah.
That's kind of like he doesn't like he's on 2 clocks. He's on the Corvus clock and he's on the card draw clock. It's possible he's just like holding out and he's going to Chrono Storm and do a whole bunch of things at once. But I mean, 9 cards left, so he's got 5 turns basically.
Yeah, unless he plays a different item. But like he can't even use Living Vessel right now until he levels that Aurelia. Which is unfortunate. Although I guess even if he could, it wouldn't do a whole lot until he can break some more conduits, probably.
Still 2-1 on the conduits.
Yeah, like it's actually kind of unfortunate, I think, that he doesn't have the Ready Wrathlord conduit, because he's started so many turns with Wrathlord committed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is just going to be the use Aurelia, do nothing turn.
His plan and he's sticking to it.
Yep. Honestly, the longer this game goes, though, the more I like Pyjamarama. I think his port state is just like,
Is well he Khrytos has spent what 6 power on buybacks.
yeah,
Pyjamarama spent 5.
he spent 7 because the first one cost 4.
And he spent huge amounts on items.
Yeah, and he still hasn't leveled anybody
And
up.
look, and like he's had the flower all game, and he's got fewer cards in hand than his opponent.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And his opponent is playing Itotia.
yeah, max hand size exists.
Please level Aurelia. The chat are begging.
Yeah, I mean, he needs one more power still, so next turn we could see it, unless he plays an item here. But if it's Violent Fusion, then can't afford that either. Rebuke. Like, honestly, it might be fine to just pass here.
I mean, He could, if he has a drain life, he might drain life and move back.
Yeah, that could be good.
Um,
But I don't think you need to do too much, really.
a lot of the time, I feel like it's a trap you can fall into playing Corvus, where you go, if I sit back, I can just win this way.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
usually when I see the Corvus player do that, it goes badly for them.
Yeah, so he is going to attack with Itotia here. Wrathlord blocks. 3 power. Is that no attack clash? Okay, so we see a devotion.
Hedging. So probably just the armor here. They just wanted to get a card out of him or
Yeah, like
commit the Wrathlord.
he's not doing any damage. He needs some armor, or Itotia will die here. It's gonna be the life tap, okay.
That's enough.
Yeah.
And he's got enough cards. He doesn't want to play another one right now. 7 cards left.
And she moves back, okay. Sure, you got the Wrathlord to commit, which means it's harder for him to do anything on the next turn.
Really, really good play from both players, actually, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Both of them really thinking strategically. Okay, he needs to do something this turn. Something
Yeah.
needs to happen.
Like, I think the biggest issue for him is that there's still these 2 conduits that haven't been broken
Yeah,
yet.
he's got a lot of work to do to end the game. So he has to
Yeah.
level up on Aurelia,
Like,
and he
that's...
can't replace the flower now. He's stuck with the flower
Yeah.
for.
He finally got to level her, which is good, but at the same time, like... Oh, there's a
Living
living
Vessel.
vessel, okay.
She leveled her and she's gone immediately.
No, Iskandar is gone.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And
And
this is
presumably,
going to
let's see.
be Judge? Question mark?
It's not going to be Oracle. It's not going to be. Who is it?
Yeah,
Judge.
it's
Yeah.
got to be Judge. And that's going at Una, it
Judge.
looks like. Yeah.
Take that, Una.
Alright, yeah, that seems good. Um,
That judge is 5 attack.
yeah, he's pretty big. And getting the KO on Una is good. Again, he does still have the 2 conduits, so we could see a Mass Resurrect at some point. But not having the power for Una's ability, a little bit unfortunate. And that was his last action.
So he doesn't get to smash the conduit at least.
Yeah. Ah, we're gonna see the devotions come into play. So this,
Yeah.
does he have 3? Looks like only 2. If he had 3, that would actually give him enough to play a Violent Fusion here on the Wrathlord. But yeah, it looks like only 2.
So there's really nothing left for him to spend power on, right?
Oh,
Chrono Storm, that's the other big one.
right, yeah, he would have had 7 attack that turn because of Aurelia.
Oh, because of the conduits, yeah.
Yeah. I was forgetting about Aurelia. When they manifest, she gives him bonus attack. But yeah,
Happen until everything happens.
so
So if he can kill that judge now, like that judge is a straight path to victory. The problem is that judge has 4 armor, which is
Yeah, like the judge has more armor than the Wrath Lord here, which is kind of funny. Um, I think he might have to do a Mass Resurrect this turn, because I don't think he can defend both of these conduits. Yeah, it's going to be Nature's Bounty, get Una back in mid, and
Commit Aurelia, I guess, or commit the judge doesn't do much. I don't know. Commit the
yeah,
judge. Okay.
either way, it's the same pretty much.
Yeah, commit someone.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 armor is super tough to
Core
get through.
armor is there's actually um, if you go through the cards that are in the core set and the expansion, you know, one of the rules we set was that 4 static armor is too much. Cards should never get that. So the fact that this is possible is actually an oversight. Is the kind of good thing that betas catch.
Yeah.
And is fortunately a super easy fix. You don't need to nerf any cards. Really, you just need to make the shrine say your Wrath Lord has these bonuses,
Yeah, yeah.
and that solves the problem. But that's not much consolation to Pyjamarama right now.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers Corvus here.
He does have Aitotia, that's true.
Yeah.
Aitotia is the let's
Yep.
put some damage out. I mean, what's his current offensive potential? And he has Eternity's End almost certainly as well, which he will be able to afford next turn.
Yeah, so next turn he gets 5 power, which is enough for Una. So,
He has a path to victory just through stalling out still.
yeah, I think so.
5 cards left. Now, once the flower is gone, 4 cards left becomes tons of time, potentially.
Yeah.
Takes away his ability to Chrono Storm for a little while.
Could have leveled Aurelius sooner and had boot to put on Judge for 5 armor. Yeah, that's true. The boots. He did kind of play those boots a little bit early. It does give Aurelia 1 armor, but
I think the point is just that he's digging for those key cards. Like the
right.
boots come out early because it gets him closer to the key cards 1 turn earlier.
Yeah. I do kind of agree with Sir Largeness, though. I don't know if that was really that valuable
And
just
like
for.
five armor on the judge. Sure, the judge is never going to die unless Corvus gets him, but 4 armor is already so impenetrable
Yeah.
that five armor isn't proportionally better because you're already invincible. Being more invincible isn't helpful.
Right. I'm just not sure how valuable it was over just leveling up Aurelia.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So we see some readies here. Maybe just gain a power and pass. Like, you don't have enough actions here to actually start attacking. If you have no inspirations, then it's worth it. Yeah, I guess.
I think this is the first time we've seen something that's like a sort of a traditional style combo deck.
Yeah, I guess so.
Card draw has always been like combo decks are always protect your key pieces and draw lots of cards. Those are
Yeah.
your 2 missions.
One thing I'm wondering is if he has the 2 unravels in the discard. I remember seeing one. I don't know if we saw the second one.
Well, I mean, there's 5 skill cards left.
Yeah.
We're gonna see an unravel in this game. um, almost certainly.
Yeah. And I mean, I think he's got to just get rid of this lotus flower here. What is
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
what's happening? Oh, he's undoing his turn. It's going to be
No,
an
he's
arcane
evoking. Okay,
evocation. Okay.
making some money. Yeah, we'll definitely see the flower going. So with this surplus,
hmm. And then there goes 4. So yeah, it is the violent fusion. What is
so how
he?
much damage? The judge has 1 damage on him. He'll have 2 from Corvus, 5 hit points, and 4 armor. So he'd need to do net 9 to kill him. Um, do net 5. He could go move, team attack with Corvus tonight. No, then Corvus can explode on the swing back. That's less good.
One thing I'm
Although
thinking,
if you can overkill it enough,
he doesn't actually have anything left to spend power on, does he? Oh, Chronostorm, sure, yeah.
Chronostorm would be. Oh, he's got the Eternity's End as well. The judge has 5 attack.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the conduit.
No, because he only gets the +3 on the turn he manifests. So she's just giving him +1. So he's +1 from Aurelia, +2 from the conduit. So he's 5. So is he going after Aurelia here? I wonder. He's got 6 damage on his Aitotia. That's a pain, and he has no buyback. He only has drain life to heal with, so he's going to rely on his armor, I guess. Fair chunk of damage on Aurelia already, and taking her out definitely worthwhile.
Yeah, is he attacking Wrathlord here?
How much damage is on the Wrathlord? 4?
4,
Yeah.
like I don't,
Yeah, he is. Okay,
okay,
and
yeah.
Aurelia blocks. Aurelia is gonna get got here almost certainly.
Yeah,
Armor or no, but could take Aitotia with her.
is he not clashing? Maybe he thinks there's not enough here. Okay, that's got to be the second unravel, so this is 2 armor. She has 4 health, so he needs to do 6, so he needs a 3 attack.
He's opting for
Oh,
a flowing
flying
stance.
stance, okay. So he does 1.
No damage because she has 1 armor from the boots.
She had 2, right? And he did 3, so she took 1.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, unravel only does.
1
Yes,
armor,
only
yeah.
has 2 armor.
So she still has 3 health left.
Should take 1 more from Corvus.
Yep. So 2 health left now. Yeah, Starfall is stun damage, so wouldn't be able
And
to snipe.
still, I mean, so this is another turn for Krytos where he's starting off with 2 tapped guys. He's got 4 cards left. He's got to break a conduit and kill a deity. And Pyjamarama has Una ready to go.
Yeah, that's
So
tough.
that there's even with his enormous board, there is work still to do here, and not a huge amount of time to do it.
Yeah,
So
maybe with the Chronos Storm he could do something here.
getting through Una twice is gonna be hard work. I guess
Yeah,
one thing we saw here is that did that attack we saw in that turn just now signal that he hasn't drawn his Death Conquered, or has he drawn it and is he holding it? Because if he has Una block die return to life block, die, death conquered. That's a whole bunch of bodies to work through.
Yeah.
But also it potentially would have been a full heal on Aitotia there and gotten the kill on Aurelia, which would, I don't know, if he's playing for a stall victory, it has a different value. So I guess it's down to how he wants to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, there's like literally no chance that he doesn't have Chrono Storm here, right? Because he put at least 4 cards on the bottom with Iskandar.
Yeah, he's got it.
So if he uses that this turn, I feel like he can go for the conduit and then play an unravel on somebody, maybe. Wrathlord readies. So no Chrono Storm. Wrathlord moves. Wrathlord attacks.
So maybe going for the conduit.
Yeah, it's got to be the conduit. Una blocks.
Sword is swinging for 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Not quite enough to kill her, though. Although killing her is probably not even what you want to do, since she just revives.
Yeah. Well, you've got to get through her at some point. But
Yeah,
as long as he's sitting on that power.
that's true. Like, he has Chrono Storm, he has Unravel, uh, Terrorize.
That's only going to be good for 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prayer of Mending Glass.
And there's another prayer. So another prayer. I feel like ditching his. He's definitely got one pair of mending in the bin already. I feel
Yeah,
like with Corvus. Oh no, I mean actually it doesn't matter because Corvus doesn't have time to kill anyone.
yeah, that's true.
But keeping that down, like the judge is a potential point of vulnerability even with 4 armor. Like if he gets up to like 4 or 5 damage from Corvus on him, then even with all that armor, he is killable. And he can't come back. The Raptor can still come back once, but the judge couldn't.
Yeah,
Um, so I feel like having no, I don't know if we've seen all 3, but having no access to healing with Corvus on the board, even with the game being on as tight a clock as it is now, it makes me a little nervous.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's in his hand. Like
Yeah,
we still, I think we only saw one
I
Starfall,
think I
right?
think there is another. There's definitely a Starfall in there. We didn't see all 3 inspirations, I think, and he can't play another one now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think he
sure he
has one
paid
left.
3 for both his buybacks.
Yeah.
Drain life, which is going to be enough to kill her at the end of the turn, thanks to Corvus.
Okay. Seems good. Then ready Una, yep. So, you could still go for the Unravel here on like the Corvus maybe. Because if you,
Ken picks with Unravel, right?
what's that?
Yeah.
Because if he uses his conduit to Mass Resurrect at this point, he has to banish somebody because his deity will come in.
Yeah. Who do you banish here? You don't want to banish Una until she's had a chance to do her thing.
Yeah, there's not really a good target.
You banish Corvus? I think you might, which just sounds insane, but
Yeah.
I, I expect we're going to find out soon.
It would have to be probably him or Aitotia because she has damage on her. But
But no,
yeah,
I think he needs Itotia. We have to, again. It's hard to think. You have to think in terms of 2 clocks again because there's what
right.
4 cards left, and if he's committed to winning through decking, that's going to change. And like I guess that's the point of no return as well when the deity manifests. Because if he's not planning on winning by killing the Wrath Lord of the Judge, then he doesn't need Corvus anymore. And Corvus can go if he's planning on winning by stall.
Yeah.
And if he's planning on winning by the, the traditional method, then Corvus is still very relevant. And then probably Una goes, but I don't think we're going to see like there's Una is such a wall here.
Yeah. I mean, she can still like block the conduit attack and then use her ability, and then maybe after that, banishing her is not as big of a deal.
Yeah, she's done her thing then, right? She's
Yeah. Yeah, he should know exactly what's left in his deck thanks to Iskandar.
yeah. It comes down to how disciplined a player is he.
But yeah, 5 turns is definitely a lot of turns, especially with Chronos Storm, as Chun pointed out. We see.
Here
Oh,
we
yep,
go.
there it is.
The big play.
So that
5
is,
actions.
yep, 5 actions. No, no, no.
You can't. No, you can't unravel. It's your first action.
Okay.
Abort. Chrono Storm. No shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that.
Just flexing.
Yeah, I mean, we knew he
Okay.
had that. So he's gonna attack the
Yeah.
conduit. Una's gonna block. And I don't know if we'll see any clashes on Khrytos' side.
Oh, right. She's tapped. That's enough.
Yeah.
But she's dead anyway, right? I mean, he's on
Yeah, he has enough attack.
a million attack.
So she levels up. Luckily, her ability doesn't do anything. But
She
that.
she she can be banished now
Right.
if she dies and gets mass resurrected, she can be banished. But if he's got the Death Conquered, then of course Death Conquered doesn't do anything against Unravel. But he could. mm. How much damage on that Wrath Lord? 6.
Yeah.
And a stasis.
Oh,
That hurts.
okay.
That ends his action phase as well,
It,
though.
yeah, it does.
He can't play that and Unravel.
It's going on Corvus.
Going through it anyway. Did he take 5 actions there?
Let's see. One,
He's
two, three,
he's
four.
finished anyway.
I think it was 4. Unless, was Wrathlord committed at the start?
He was.
Okay, it might have been 5 then.
That's 5 then. Okay. Recover, stasis,
And he
move.
moved,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's 5 actions. So not actually the most terrifying Chrono Storm I've ever seen.
Yeah, he did pop Una's ability at least, and
He did. But
hmm,
I mean, actually, we've seen no items yet, right? From Pyjamarama, he's got 3 items still.
yeah, I was actually just thinking, like, if he had played an item on Itotia last turn, he could go for this conduit over here. Gonna life tap.
He's knocking her out deliberately. Oh no,
Uh,
she had 4 damage on her, right?
yeah, she had 4.
Okay, she's fine then.
What's he gonna do here?
Money for Eternity's End.
Yeah, he'll have to wait till next turn to have enough. Like, it would be nice, I feel, to be able to break the last conduit here.
For sure, for sure. Especially while they're both ready.
Yeah,
Has the
kind of
means, but
wonder what.
it would mean giving up by Tortilla, which he
Well,
doesn't want
no,
to do.
he doesn't now because uh, he used his first action to ready her.
Oh, sorry. It's still his turn. Sorry, I
Yeah.
missed.
Okay, so oh,
Corvus gonna do his thing, playing that drain
they both have 2
life.
armor, right?
Yeah.
Looks like they didn't know that it doesn't
No, I was
stagger.
actually I was wrong. I was
Oh,
wrong.
okay, okay, sure.
I checked. I was wrong. This is why I have a rules guy.
Yeah.
Everything gets fed through him before.
So Wrathlord doing something here.
He
Probably.
takes that last tower. It means he can kill the Wrathlord to win. Dan. But without the Wrathlord getting his reset heal. If he's planning on killing the judge or winning through a deck out, then no, killing that tower doesn't matter. And
Yeah.
it's possible he's just committing to a big defense here, and that's not unreasonable at all.
Yeah, I mean, he could still just win through a deck out here for sure.
Yeah. And with the Chronostorm gone, Purify gone, Living Vessel gone, all the ults are out. Unravel is still there, but is less frightening without the other pieces.
Yeah.
There's probably a Death Conquered.
Yeah, I don't know if he can block for long enough here. We see a block with Una. This is 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. So you're gonna clash.
Going looking for a Blazing Spirit. Yeah.
Yep.
Put 1 point of damage on. Going again.
Yeah, so this time, if you block, it
Kick.
has to be with Itotia.
Yeah, but she can do okay. Like especially if you compare the hand sizes, like the
Mm-hmm.
availability of resources. Ken can clash 2 cards here, no problem, and he'll be really happy to trade 2 of his cards for 1 because the gap not just in how many cards he has available in his hand, but when you add hand plus deck together, like every card of Krytos is now the value on them is way higher.
Yeah, I think,
Krytos cannot draw more cards. You know, if he draws more cards, he'll lose.
right.
I presume he has no means of drawing more cards anyway. But whereas Ken has enough breathing room that he can, if he has card draw effects available, he has the he can use those.
Yeah, I feel like you need to block and just clash 2 here. Like if you have the Death Conquered as well, that works on defense,
Yeah,
right? I
that works.
forget
Yeah,
the.
that works all the time. Oh, he's just letting it through. Holy shit!
Whoa, okay.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that is unexpected.
And the judge is going to do nothing.
Yeah, he must not have the Death Conquered. Like, that's the only
Yeah,
reason I can think of to not block this.
that's I'd be super interested to ask him what he was thinking there. I mean, we might find out if he wins off that play. We may see it for ourselves. But wow, I really didn't expect that.
Yeah, 2 cards left in the deck. Like, what do you do now? So now the target switches from the conduit to the judge.
If you top deck the Death Conqueror off that Ancient Wisdom, I think
he has only 6 cards left in deck. I mean, it's more than his opponent, so it doesn't matter. But
that's not a concern for him. There's no way he's going to catch up on card draw.
yeah. So, but yeah, if he doesn't have the Death Conqueror, it would have had to been in the last 7, which is definitely possible. We haven't seen Itotia's ult either. Just the Corvus ults. Yeah. So, he's attacking the judge, it looks like. He only needs to do 3 damage, but he has to get through 4 armor. So
He
he
needs to
needs
do. Yeah, he's just attacking with the 1. Okay. 2 cards, so 1
I'm
ult
not
we
even
may
waiting to
expect.
see what this is.
Uh,
Oh,
Death
there's the
Conqueror.
Death Conqueror. Okay. So he does
How many actions?
9, blocks 7, that does 2.
How many actions does he have left?
I think 2.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
gonna see
So he's
another
just
attack
going
straight
for
away.
the KO here, yeah. He can double clash again. So he might actually have this.
Yeah, Itotia ult. Plus, there's no big defensive clashes because his deck's 3 evokers.
Yeah, there's another attack.
The rebirth is about as good as it gets.
As long as he can do 1 more damage. Ooh, only
Ooh,
a
that's a
drain
weak.
life.
That's a weak lead. That's a weak lead.
Does he have? Let's see. This is 7. He's doing 5. He needs
Of course,
3
he
more
only needs to
attack.
do. He only needs to do 1 because of
Yeah,
Corvus.
because of Corvus. Yeah, so he just needs a 3 here.
And what's he got? Oh, he's thinking about. Oh no, he doesn't have it.
Does he not have it? Oh no.
Oh, reversals into reversals. I feel. Oh no, he had it. There it
Oh,
is.
okay. Yeah.
Sure you can.
All
So he's
right.
swinging for
So that should be plenty of
8,
damage.
10, -7, 3, which is gonna do it. What a cool game.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Definitely a very cool deck that Khrytos played there, but wasn't quite able to get what he needed, I guess.
Really impressive that Krytos has been training with this deck in secret, and
Yeah.
pyjamarama had never seen it before, and he was able to adjust to something really new.
Yeah, definitely. Both of these
Pull
players
out the
are
win.
very
Great,
good.
great game by both players.
Um, I've been actually very impressed with Itotia recently. I think like her text is just so strong.
She does an awful lot of work.
Yeah, and then Corvus, of course, being Corvus. But yeah, very cool game.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
the end of that.
Yep.
Thank you so much for hosting the stream, and
Yep.
looking forward to the next games now. We're breathing rarefied air.
Yeah.
Down to we have our winners final champion done, and then it's just a couple of lower bracket games. Let's
Yeah.
see
It's gonna be
who's up
me
next.
versus Sir Largeness. Yeah, that's the next one, and then the winner of that game plays Khrytos now, and then winner of that goes to grand finals.
All to look forward to, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. All right. See you later. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. GG to both the players, and I'll see you guys next time.